Hi everyone, Sorafang44 here, and welcome back to Small Beacon Pines. Let's go everyone. Okay, hey everyone. So, yeah, we're back here. Chapter 4, Dinner with the Mood Wheels. I just want to talk about, the previous episode on how it ended. I've no idea what happened. Well, I mean, yeah, I do. And hopefully the same thing doesn't happen on this episode. It shouldn't do. So basically, with all my videos, like every single video, I usually say goodbye at the end of the videos, but I didn't on the previous one. And the reason why I didn't say goodbye is because all of my recordings just stopped. OBS stopped, Audacity stopped, Elgato stopped, just everything stopped. I have no idea why it stopped. I mean, it came up with a, was it notification? Saying there wasn't any disk space. Which I don't understand why, with it being a new laptop. With like 1 TB, 1 terabyte. With storage, but no. Lies. Lies. The laptop lies. Because there is no, there is no 1 terabyte for this. It's like something gigabyte. I don't know why it's like that. I really don't. See, everything just stopped at this bit. Actually, it wasn't this bit. It was when the dinner actually started and the characters started talking with each other. That's where it just ended. Luckily, it saved because the game auto saves itself. It auto saved before the dinner, so that's good. I'm glad it did that. Hopefully, the same thing doesn't happen again. And the reason why I say it shouldn't do is because I have got some storage plugged in, like USB storage thing plugged into my laptop. So it should be fine. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know what to do if not. I am completely lost. I really don't understand what the whole problem was. But anyway, let's continue. Let's try it again. So yeah, chapter 4, Dinner with the Mood Wheels.
Ilona Moodwell was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even.
And I am eating what looks like sushi. Yeah, I'm having dinner with them right now as the scene is going on. But no, it is not sushi. And it's not salmon either, it's crabs. I'm eating crabs. Still a bunch of them right in here. I just fancy eating it.
But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates.
I love the parents. My parents are so cute.
Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma.
On the other side of the river. Your grandma. Where your parents at? Like, with Beck, I can imagine her sounding like Raven from Teen Titans. There's a deep, croaky voice. You know, just really laid back. Although sometimes I just change. I just change it. I know I'm terrible at the voice acting. I know I am. Because I don't know how... I don't know what they would actually sound like. Like, I'm literally just guessing what they would sound like. Yeah, I just think I've got a really cringy voice. Just in general. Sometimes I change it to, like, a non-Raven croaky voice. I really struggle with some characters. I struggle in general with voicing characters. Anyway, yeah, asking about the parents. Which Luca can get quite a touchy subject for Luca. Obviously. Back. Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Aw, Luca. I feel really bad about Luca. I really do. Aw. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like your pizza? It was good. Very good. Normally we'd have to put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry. Are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Oh. Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her Venu's lead researcher of deep engineering. It's awesome. She makes it sound more impressive than it actually is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving architecture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you
Beck
didn't!
slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
Oh. Hey, Luca! How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Oh. Creepy. Looks like there's a storm brewing. Life is strange. A giant tornado that's about to hit the town. I should get going. Oh? I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanac's not that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you for all the pizza. Thank you all for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Coin. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Thanks, Beck.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool.
Yeah, Beck's
Rolo
cool.
would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Yeah. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble, break. Rumble or break? The clouds began to break, or the clouds began to rumble? Rumble would be like thunder and lightning and rain, right? Clouds began to break. Would that mean it would become sunny? And, just bright and sunny. I don't know. Unless break would be thunder and lightning. Or break could be something completely different. It could not be sunny, it could be... I don't know, something dark? I don't know, something really creepy. Or it could be snow? I'm thinking of different weathers. I don't know, I'm curious. I'm curious about break. Because, yeah, rumble is definitely thunder and lightning. Break. The clouds began to break. I don't know if it is a bad choice, what I'm going to choose, or if it's a good choice. I don't know. Let's just choose. We can always go back and change our choices, But yeah, clouds began to break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Oh yeah, stars, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. I chose a beautiful one. I mean, yeah, some people think thunder and lightning and rain is also beautiful. I can actually see the stars, though. Oh, yeah, that is beautiful. And imagine if it's, if you could actually see, like, the northern lights. I mean, I know it's not a snowy place, but imagine seeing the northern lights in the game. But yeah, star-filled summer night with the moonlight shining down. Aww, I like that one. Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Oh, promise you tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're big as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to a treehouse, and I'll tell you both what happened. I want to talk about the choice again. Like, if we chose Rumble, I feel like if we chose Rumble and the thunder and lightning happened, I feel like Luca might not have told Beck about the treehouse. I might be wrong, maybe he still would have told her about the treehouse, but... Yeah, the thunder and lightning may have... it might have been, like, a lot louder than Luca. And Beck might not have heard Luca say about the treehouse, so... This may have been a good choice, I don't know. I feel like it's a good choice. Then again, I don't know something bad. might happen with it being dark outside. I don't know. Heck yeah. What happens if we go back in? Can we? Well, not really. No, we cannot go back in. Alright. Can we go through this gate?
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
No, we can't. Okay.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
What you doing, Beck? So, you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's definitely creepy and mysterious, Beck. It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells
Beck
shady.
grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Beck, what are you doing? Mark my words, you do. Decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me! Oh. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Beck told you so, Luca. That's Iris Valentine. It's Beck she's talking to. The man in the hazmat suit. Shh. I expect you to return the suit in working order.
Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned. There's nothing to worry about.
The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it.
I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. Idea of our common threat.
Now, this is what I'm talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Now this is what I'm excited about. Proper shady stuff.
Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously?
Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I would deny everything.
I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest.
I can't wait to see the look on that rude Kurt's face.
Yes, but the truth will come to light.
I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential cholesterol damage.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful.
I have a theory on who that is behind the mask. They were talking about change. There's only one. I'm pretty sure there's only one. Only one character that talks about change. Change is a dangerous animal. I feel like it might be him. I'm probably way off. It's probably not him, but that's like his catchphrase, though. Change is a dangerous animal. I forgot what his name is, but like it's not the mayor. It's I don't know. He was talking to her before. Then again, she didn't really like him. Oh yeah, the person that's in charge of the newspaper. Yeah, him. The beacon. Yeah, the person that's in charge of the beacon. That's the name of the newspaper, right? Beacon. Anyway. Wow, I was expecting shady. But that's just flat out supervillain talk. I know, right? If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Who is it? Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine.
What? I mean, yeah, I didn't trust for Gran. I didn't trust her, but and I knew that she was up to something, you know, with her own operation. But I did not think she was the person behind the hazmat suit. I'm confused. Shocked, surprised, confused. What is happening?
His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Okay. Your hair needs to be tucked in a bit more, Gran. Can still see the back of your hair. Like, what? What was Gran doing?
Chapter 5.
Like, what was she doing at the factory, at the abandoned house? No, with the toxics and stuff. Like, what was she exactly doing in there? Okay, right. And also, there is probably more than one character in the hazmat suit, right? Gran is just one of them.
What big ears you have.
Little Red Riding Hood reference.
Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
Luca. I feel bad for Luca throughout the entire game. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why are you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Oh, I hope you're right. I mean, I still would like an explanation. Yeah, I need an explanation from Gran. Well, I just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. And leave away. Meet up with Rolo at the treehouse.
The Valentine mansion loomed, both figuratively.
Okay, yep. All right. Ooh. What's this? Shiny. Shiny mushroom right there. What happens if we go back? Oh. I just had to answer the story by accident. For the last time. There's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not
The
worried.
clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish.
The
and looked up.
clipboards. Just dotting your I's and crossing your T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely! If you'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love.
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
Oh. There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
Clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Yeah, let's just go to the tree. I dare not tell you, darling. We gotta get to the treehouse. Yeah, the treehouse is this way. Are you okay, Mr. Nuncreed? Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, the Gran tells me to just keep away from the clipboard. That's good. That's good. Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Yeah. You could say that. Speaking of which, you better run along home now. Too dark to be wandering on your own. Exactly. Library closed. Makes sense. Oh, hey. This character's here. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned. Are you prepared to live with the truth? That's creepy foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. Very creepy. The Northern Lights. I can see the Northern Lights, kinda. It's so pretty. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest vaults all have the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just find it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Can't wait. Can we go upstairs? No. Okay. Gonna say the same thing, Luca? Going down here? No, we can go down there. Hey everyone, I'm back. So, I did it again. I went inside the History Museum. I don't know why. I don't know why I went in the History Museum. I really don't. No. Locked. Yeah, I don't know why I went to the History Museum to see that clip again, but... Oh, Kerr again. Oh, great. Yeah, I don't know why.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
I think I went into the history museum just in case something new was said. But no, nothing new. The only thing that was different is that Luca didn't say anything after watching it. It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me. I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contribution. Yes, she has been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's just been a bit busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum has a real air of importance to the whole affair. And we can very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. It certainly
Kerr
was.
locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family. Present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. No, just a festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck. 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the architectural business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep. Little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat the seed right. Nurture it. Feed it. And it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Oh. Thought you were going to go into the lake. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo? He's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the fall harvest. It's about damn time you tell me what this fall harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay, There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So, Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Shop Valentine or used this fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Yeah. Around 6 years ago, Shop Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed for Valentine's. Foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a bleep shoot what happens. And no one knows why. No. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yeah. For some reason, the farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since perennial harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative. Yep. The first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels. One town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. We better get going. The spec say anything about the sign? No. Rolo! I bought a friend, Rolo. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. It's new kit. Name's back. He must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rolo waggled his head with pride.
Aw. You find me spread no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca. You know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Rolo's been busy. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Hit the target. I missed! Hold on. Just let me put my tea down. Got it. Another one? Alright. Got it. Oh, it's a moving target now. Made it more tricky, Rolo. I like that. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. The inside doesn't look different. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are you sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luca. You promised to fill me in about the Bantling warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone there. What are we doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe there were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. Keep saying it was a man. They're wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke the mask. But let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat
Rolo
suit.
let out a low whistle.
And they went there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So, let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit. And then you saw your gran in the same suit talk to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I am beginning to think this town is kinda awesome.
Rolo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it could have been my gran at the warehouse. I brought that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true, yeah. It's still... I mean, it's still really surprising and shocking that Gran is one of the people, though, wearing the hazmat suits. But she's definitely hiding something. Exactly, Beck. Maybe. Not maybe. Definitely Luca. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around and all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? Rolo. I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after after his mum went missing. Did you know your gran before? Not really, no. It's been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way. But are we sure your gran is on beat up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
Beck. I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family. But you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. And Paul always says, folks always bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my gran really is hiding something, is there anything I would have noticed by now? Nah, it's kind of a whole point of hiding something. Pretty much. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at times this... Gran's been leaving this house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. And we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in.
Chapter 6.
We are zooming ahead with these chapters.
Secret lair.
Ooh.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows.
I am curious what would happen if I chose rumble, that the clouds began to rumble. Obviously, I don't think he would have told Beck about the treehouse, therefore she wouldn't have met Rolo. I don't know what would happen. Thunder and lightning, raining. Yeah. What would have happened? I'm so curious.
Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
We'll see. Look, knock.
What time is it?
Put your sweater on. Your Christmas sweater. Autumn, fall sweater.
I'm coming.
Hey. Hey, you two. He's wearing a hat as well. I just noticed. Rolo, one off his fat. Yeah. That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? The hell's me think? Yeah, it's a thinking cap. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. What's the use laughing when I crack this case wide open? The coast is clear? Yep. Whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot. Who says
Luca and
afoot?
Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
Rolo Holmes. Rolo Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Rolo is on the case. If I were a gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rolo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Careful, Rolo.
He
Aha.
coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. Oh, what about like, not Gran's bedroom, the room that she wants Luca to stay out of. the closet, what is it? Like the storage cupboard. There's that room, and there's also the parents' room. Both rooms we have not been in, so we can try looking in those two rooms, maybe? First hunches are for suckers.
Eureka!
Luca isn't amused. Beck's enjoying this, but Luca... he's not having any of it. She's lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo.
It may already be too late. Just think of the amount of documents lost to ash.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Yes, there is, upstairs.
Yeah.
The closet upstairs. So, maybe it stands to reason Bo should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. Parents' bedroom? Or not really. Could be somewhere else. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I am going to take this important thing and hook it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted and turned toward the kitchen.
We are gonna destroy the place. Alright, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skill. And now I shall
Before he
proceed
could
with...
finish, Luca scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this is my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. It is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss. But the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Nothing there.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random
As
teacup
Beck
and...
pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
Oh, it was the
The
teacup.
entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Hidden passageway.
Seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs. Evil masterminds.
And superheroes.
So, which one do you think she is? We're about to find out. Secrets. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good.
We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Exactly. What do we have here? Barrel smart, caution, explosive. And jam jars. That's enough jam to fill the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your grand making? Incendiary. Fire. She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? One way to find out.
Rolo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And ink. What? Ink?
Rolo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Doesn't sound too nice to eat, does it? Aha!
Rolo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
Rolo. Got ink on your fingers. Why are you eating ink? It's addressed to Mrs. Patelli. A grand jam gram. A grand jam gram. Another tongue twister. It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. Uh-huh. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, I'll be doing a heist. Whatever it is, it can't be good. So, we're a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? More of a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Okay. Punching bag. Punch, 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 punch. Do we get a charm for keep on punching the bag? Or not really? I don't think we do we? I don't think we get a charm. I thought we would have. Okay. Check the drawers, I'll check the thing up there. Check the
Luca
drawers.
jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked.
Oh.
He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Ooh, she got files. She got files on him. Almost like some of his old medical files. Are we gonna see what happened to him? Like the cause of death? Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rolo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages.
If it's easier to have either Rolo or Beck read it out, Luca, you don't have to read it. I feel like it would be a lot easier for them to read it out.
He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents of Sphees are a lot like a cheeseburger. What? It's better to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent 3-minute scholar dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means,
He
proceed.
stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ha! Here we are. Follow-up examination of Terence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days back. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rolo looked up with heightened surprise.
Joseph?
See? Creepy.
Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? My thoughts exactly. Oh, Nuncreed, okay. That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait.
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made more of those notes. So it might be related to something else.
Rolo scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is. Progress is so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind, exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own
Luca,
hands.
staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rolo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is
Luca
bull.
slammed the drawer shut.
And the last one? Up here.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure kept herself busy. Is your girl a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town. Out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My mom's above one here. Above with question marks. This is weird. Gus Valentine had a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye.
The cure has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. No, she's not a killer.
Whatever it means, it's probably not good. What if it is good, though? I mean, yeah. Actually, no, Beck's right. It's probably not good. Because Gran is probably after him. She's probably after Kerr. William Kerr, she's probably gonna go after him. I don't know about kill him. I don't think she's gonna do that, but I feel like if she goes after him, then but he wouldn't be the one dead. No, it would be Gran that ends up dead. Kira might end up killing her. This isn't good. Yeah. Obviously, she knows he's up to something. That's why there's a bullseye on him. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. ...
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool. This looks like a treasure map.
Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo.
Yeah, but
Every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. To be honest, I thought it was a treasure map as well, Rolo. I was with Rolo on that one. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow
Rolo
it,
carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to...
He jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rolo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. Caution. So it's not hiding treasure. A real bummer. Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Yeah, the festival. Gulp. Did you just say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. It is a gulp situation, definitely. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town.
she's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna blow up the festival. Then again, I might be wrong. I was wrong before about the radio, about about Rolo saying go to the tree house. I was wrong about that, so maybe she is trying to blow up the festival, but I don't know, part of me still doesn't think that. I mean, I still don't trust her at all. I don't trust Gran at all, but what was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was what?
No, I heard it too. That's the front door. Which means someone just shut the door.
Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark.
The light's gonna be turned back on again, though. And there isn't really anywhere to hide down the secret tunnel, secret passageway.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
Is it Gran, or is
The
it
kids
someone
looked
else?
up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
I'd say Gran.
Then suddenly, it stopped.
Oh. Does whoever it is know that they're there?
Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Oh, it's a male voice. So it's not Gran. Oh, I know that silhouette. I know that's still aware with the glasses. I can see the glasses right there. Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them,
Hello?
and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down
The
there?
3 kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Yeah. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
thump,
I'm just here to help. Just.
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's no.
Rolo shifted suddenly.
Rolo!
Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rolo! Rolo, don't!
It was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway.
Rolo, get back! Come back!
He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Rolo! Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
Oof.
Rolo?
Mysterious creepy man. Mysterious creepy man. That's his name. Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know how to hit me. Well, there is only one way to find out.
Holy bleep, Rolo, that's awesome! Wait, did you just kill that other person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
Still alive. Sure cooked him good, Rolo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rolo both gasped in stereo.
Yep.
Mr. Tulliver!
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Interrogation.
Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house.
I want to know too, Mr. Tolliver.
After some deliberation, it was decided.
They'd run the classic good cop situate interrogation. Good cop, chill cop. Not good cop, bad cop. That's the only option we've got. That's the only charm we've got. So let's do it.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
Chill cop. I'll handle this. I just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell
He
from.
looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Solid, big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Rolo just got a little startled. Rolo's here?
Rolo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. The kids gave all Harem a good scare. Let's just get me out of these all these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rolo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my grand up to? Y'all just cut me loose, I can show you. how do I know we can trust
Mr.
you?
Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So, why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town? An archive of my dad's all disturbing patient
Luca
notes?
gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives? I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. Your kids deserve an
Luca
explanation.
looked again to Rolo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This all makes sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must be bought to...
Punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Lie.
Son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late.
Gone away.
Rolo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. It's for your own good. You could just keep tight down there. I'll let the adults handle
They
this.
looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
Nope, not
Well,
the end.
we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
Nope, we are not.
Back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board. Yeah, let's do Rumble, I think. Let's try Rumble. I'm curious. But anyway, guys, I am gonna leave it here. Been recording for quite some time now. Actually, no, let's play the scene first as a bit of a sneak peek to the next episode. So, yeah. Play the scene and then I'm gonna end it.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
That's right, thunder and lightning. And probably gonna rain as well. You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the
Kicks
roiling
off.
clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break
At
for it.
that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Ooh, vibration on the controller. Care to recalibrate those odds? Hurry inside, you two! Hurry inside, you two, before you catch colds! Oh, we get to see the bedroom. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Alright, so now this is where I'm gonna end it. So yeah, a lot to unpack in this episode. Wow. Okay, right. This is getting good. I love it. I love it. Like I said, this is definitely. I know I've not completed the game yet, but this is definitely one of my favorite games. Definitely, I just absolutely love this game. I really do. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, next time we're just gonna poke around Beck's room to have a look at the random stuff that's there. Doesn't look like a lot of stuff, but yeah, gonna look around Beck's room and find out what Grant's up to, and find out what Mr. Tolliver is up to as well. Find out what everyone is up to. Find out what Mr. Curve is up to. Either way, I don't trust Grant or Mr. Tolliver. I don't trust anyone. I trust Beck and Rolo and Luca. I trust the three main characters. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.